Hey everybody, this is Dominique with Black Girl Reviews, and I'm back with another review for Selling Sunset Season 6, Episode 4, Between You and Bree. Okay, so I just want to do a little brief introduction to my new style of reviewing. I am no longer going to recap a show from beginning to end and tell you word for word of what everybody said anymore. I feel like there's a lot of people on YouTube that's already doing that already, and I kind of want to do my own thing. So now I'm pretty much just gonna give you a review on each scene of the show and kind of give you like key points, key descriptions on what happened in that scene, tell you how I feel about the people in the scene, and then I'm gonna move on. I feel like that will keep my video shorter, and honestly, like I said, a lot of people are doing that already. They're already doing word for word, bar for bar on what's happening on each episode. So the episodes there are recapping. Now I don't want to recap. I want to review it. Okay, so I'd rather do this new step. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get to this episode of Selling Sunset. The first scene, it starts with Bree. She shows up to this huge mansion. It has 8 bedrooms, 14 bathrooms. For what? It has 3 powder rooms on the first floor. For what? Somehow, take your pick. Why? It's 21,000 square feet. It's $25 million, and the commission is $750,000. Okay, that commission is very nice. And Bree said that, it was already under contract with another broker, but their contract is running up and they haven't sold the house. So the owner is thinking about letting her be the listing agent on this. And that's a good look, ma'am. Okay, that's why I like Bree. I like Bree. Heather shows up. She sees the house. She's like, God, this is cute. This is very cute. Oh, I like everything, which I do. She liked the chandelier. She liked the pool. They had a movie theater. They had a salon. They had a pool table. They had indoor garage. Like, the house was laid. The bedroom, the master bedroom was like somebody's typical upstairs. Just a whole upstairs is how big the master bedroom alone was. So anyways, this is a moment to talk. Heather and Bree sit down to have a conversation about the broker's opening. Heather was like, girl, it looked like you were getting heated out there. What was going on? What's happening? And she was like, oh, I heard from my client, this is Bree, I heard from my client that, she was trying to kind of, take them from me. But, she said that's not what she was trying to do. She said that they're friends, and I did a little follow-up with my client, and he admit that he didn't, she wasn't trying to get his business. She was just like, I'll take you out whenever you come to LA, let me know, I'm a realtor. Just, it was casual conversation. So she also is glad that she got a chance to let these girls know that don't play with me. Like, I'm about my money. I got a son. Don't play with me. And Heather was like, girl, that's a good idea. I'm glad you did that. And the scene was over because a bug came in and flew around, and they skedaddled because this was an indoor-outdoor living type situation. Of a house where half of the wall in the living room pretty much disappears. It just folds away. And I like that. But only in LA. You can't do that in Houston. You can't do that. It's too hot. Moving on. The next thing, we got Chelsea and Emma. They're having a sit down with drinks to discuss the broker's opening as well. And Chelsea asked her, how was my broker's opening? How was the house? And she was like, oh, it was cute. But how was the actual opening? And she was like, well, Emma said, well, I had a conversation with Bree, and she was very aggressive, and I feel like she crossed the line, and she should, next time she comes to me, she need to have her facts. Okay, because she's trying to act like I tried to steal her client. Girl, I ain't trying to steal your client. I got a lot going on. Girl, you ain't got nothing going on but the house you haven't sold this last year, and a new house that he giving you because he think that might allegedly get in your draw. Girl. But, Chelsea was loving all that. Chelsea was like, what do we know about Bree? We know that she got a baby by Nick Cannon. She work at this modeling agency. She's new to real estate. Girl, it sounds like you know everything about her. What more do you need to know about her? You listing out at least 5-6 things that you know about her, but want to act like you don't know her. Chelsea, get a life. Or stop trying to use Brie as your storyline, because it ain't working. Because when you get in her face, you are, or you like, oh yeah, yeah, or you act like you don't, act like you stuck up and you don't want to. Okay, moving on. Next, we got Mary and Amanda. They're meeting up to have a dog walk moment, and then to sit down, of course, to discuss where Amanda been. Because Amanda, was she at the other party? The opening broke up. That's sad, Amanda, girl. You don't give nothing to the point where when you're not there, because I want to say you wasn't there, no one noticed that you wasn't there. But if you was there, because I can't remember, and I don't feel like, I'm not doing no research. How I'm gonna do research? We watched the episode? No, definitely not. But if you was there and I don't remember, that's another sad moment, because you were there and you gave nothing, so no one remembered you. But I want to say you wasn't there, because Mary showed up with Nicole, if I'm not mistaken. So, and you know, you and Mary is, I guess, good friends. So Mary wants to know where she been. She said, I was in Indiana. The guy that raised me, he was sick for like 3 months, and he has passed away, and she's sad about it. And then also on top of that, she has her own health issues, and she's just dealing with a whole bunch. But you know what she's not dealing with? She's not selling homes. So Amanda, I hope you get better, but also, why are you on the show? Because you're not selling any homes, okay? At this point, I want to know, you know what? I'm not going to say what I wanted to say, because we got, you know, I'm not going to say that, okay? But why are you not selling any homes? You don't even have any listings. Where's your listings, darling, okay? All right, but moving on. Next, we have Heather's birthday party. Chriselle, Chelsea, Emma, and Bree, and of course Heather. It's her birthday. They all meet up to celebrate Heather's birthday at a nice restaurant in LA. And everybody looked good. Chelsea was just doing too much. Girl, it's not your birthday. Why do you need a shiny dress on? And she was so proud, like, girl, I went to a showing in this dress. It was right before dinner. Okay, sure, girl, whatever. And Bree apologized to Chelsea and Emma like a real one, and let Emma know that, you know, I should never came at you like that, especially not in a professional setting. And you know, I apologize. I talked to my client. He agreed that what you said was actually factual, and I can admit that I was wrong, and I hope you accept my apology. And Chelsea, I apologize for doing what I did at your own event. Emma said, I appreciate it. You know, this is water on the bridge now. You know, I appreciate you coming to me like a real one and apologizing to me. But Chelsea was like this, of course. Like I said, she keeps these little mouth tight, right? But in confessional, she's like, I don't accept your apology because I just something. Pretty much, she don't accept the apology. Like I said, I'm not writing word for word no more. She don't accept the apology because she a hater. I think that's what I wrote. She don't accept the apology because she a hater. Okay. Then it asks Chriselle, how was the conversation with her and Nicole? It looked like it was getting a little heated out there. And Chelsea, Chriselle pretty much said, you know, I had a conversation with her because she got, you know, issues with me about a house that I sold that helped her sell like 3 years ago. And that's like the issue. The issue is that she's going around saying, like, making what I said bigger than what it was. Like, I called her a B word, yes. But she's trying to say that I call her mother MF and B and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, girl, I just called you a B word. I didn't call you an MF and B. Come on now. So she's just so over dramatic. She blows things out of proportion, and I don't like you. That's the end of that scene, honestly. Moving on. It is something I did forget. So Chelsea messy self asked Chriselle, "What did Mary say about all this since she's the manager of over the office?" And Chriselle said, "Nothing yet. Honestly, she hasn't addressed it. She hasn't pulled us to the side about it. Nothing." And Chelsea was like, "Well, it's her job to get involved. It's her job to put out the flames of an argument. And if she don't want to step up to that job, I'll take it." I bet. Little snake. Moving on. Next, we have Mary and Nicole, and they meet up at this beautiful home. This is the home I really like out of all the homes they showed today. It was 6 bedrooms, 7 baths, 7K square feet, and it's roughly about 8.9 mil. I like this home because it had natural lighting. Like, they had windows everywhere. Even in the kitchen, it had this long, tall, I don't know if it was a door or a window, but it was huge. It was like as huge as a wall, but it was framed out like a window, kind of. I mean, yeah, huge. It like went all the way up to the top, but it was wide, like a door, but it was kind of framed like a window. So I couldn't tell if it was a door or a window. But I liked it. They had windows in the shower. They had windows at the tub. They had windows everywhere. And it was like, and this is in Beverly Hills, so, but it was still like, no, like the neighbors was close, but the neighbors couldn't see into your house because the trees, the landscaping was gorgeous. Like, they had a pool. They had a lot of backyard. And it was just gorgeous. Like, my type of house. Modern, but it was like a home. And it's 7K square feet, perfect, and it's 8.9 mil, so it's under $10 million. In my rich mind that I have, that's good, honestly. That's really good, especially the other home that was like 25 mil going on. But it had a lot going on, and that's too much going on. I like plain, simple homes like that. So anyway, Nicole and Mary have a conversation off to the side to talk about the broker's opening, because that's what everybody wants to talk about. Honestly, this is what they do. So Nicole goes on this tangent about Chriselle and how Chriselle was going off on her on IG and cursing her out on IG and texting her multiple times, emailing her multiple times, calling her in the middle of the night. And honestly, girl, you lied the last time. So this time, I really don't believe you. You should have showed us the evidence, something, the text messages or something. Like, they ain't pulled nothing on the screen unless I missed it of these evidence that you claim that Chriselle was doing all this. And Chriselle don't give me that energy. She might have probably talked crap on IG, on her IG story, but as far as calling you, texting you, emailing you, and all that in the middle of the night, I don't believe none of that, girl. I don't believe it. And I don't think Mary believes it. Because you going off about Chriselle, Mary was just like, girl, I'm over it. I'm done. I really don't even want to talk about it no more. We can just wait on Jason to come back to, hash this out, because honestly, I really don't have the time, because right now Mary is at this house and she's trying to find for her person to buy. So this is work, really. She was just bringing Nicole because Nicole is her friend. But really, she's there to make money, and she is the manager over the office right now, and Jason is gone, and she don't have time to be babysitting Nicole and her feelings. And I really do feel like, I feel two ways, even though I feel two ways about Mary and Chriselle. Either Chriselle and Mary, they not cool, but out of respect of their friendship, because it seems like Mary was closer to Chriselle than Nicole before the whole breakup of Jason. And she still got, is loyal to Chriselle. And she texts her from now and then to let her know what's going on. And Chriselle probably let her know, like, what's going on. And they keep it at that level. Or the other option that I have in my mind is that Chriselle and Mary are still cool, and they just using their friendship divide as a storyline. Because I still feel like Mary, like I said in my last review, that Mary told Chriselle what Nicole was saying at both times when she was talking crap about Chriselle. I think she told her both times, okay? So it just never came up. I still believe that, and I'm not gonna say allegedly because that's what I believe. But I'm gonna say allegedly. But anyways, it's just a show. So I do feel that way. I feel like Mary don't believe Nicole. She probably got the real tea from Jason already, and she probably got the real tea from Chriselle. And she probably thinking, where is this coming from, girl? This is not even real. Like, you gotta come better than that. Because she wasn't having it. She walked off and she was done. So that's the end of that scene. Moving on. Some of the ladies show up to the office to not work and chit chat, and they discuss, Heather's birthday party and everybody how much they had fun. Amanda kind of looked like, girl, I was in town. Why I didn't get invited? That's how she was looking. Like, I can't make the look, but she was just like, oh, I can't relate to y'all saying y'all had so much fun because I wasn't invited. Okay, Mary wasn't invited. Amanda wasn't invited. Cole wasn't invited. So the only person that was saying they had fun was Chelsea and Heather that was there. Heather and Chelsea was there. Nicole and Amanda, if I'm not mistaken, it was just them four. So they was like, oh, I had so much fun. Chelsea's like, I had so much fun, girl. I had so much fun, girl, at your birthday party. She was like, Heather was like, right? I can't believe I'm 35, right? Oh my God. And then it was like, Chelsea was like, yeah, and guess what? Me, Chriselle, and Bree went out after, the birthday dinner. We went out, us three. And while we were out, Bree got a notification rather, about Nick Cannon having another baby by somebody else. And she was actually shocked, and I kind of feel bad for her. No, you don't. You don't feel bad for her. You just had to say that because what you was going to say next would be very judgmental. So she was like, I had to feel bad for her. They was like, what? That's crazy. Did she know? And then it was like, no, Chelsea was like, no, she didn't know. But honestly, that's really sad that she has to deal with that, and it couldn't be me. I wouldn't be able to take that, and like how we have time to spend, how we have time to spend with all these kids now, and she probably feels some type of way because she thought she was gonna be the last one. And Amanda was like, dang girl, like she ain't even here. Like, I wish she would, I don't really want to talk about this when she ain't here to defend herself. And then Chelsea's confessional, she was just like, as a Christian, I really can't be her friend because my morals is higher than that, and da 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 da. But Bree don't want to be your friend. I don't understand why she keeps saying she can't be Bree's friend when Bree has not even shown her an ounce of I want to be your friend ever. Not yet. Y'all haven't hung out one-on-one. You don't know her, but yet you had at least 5 things you can list out on top of your head without even saying about Bree. And then you talk about her in every one of your scenes. Like, it's given, why you so obsessed with me? Like, girl, I wanna know, why are you obsessed with this girl? And Amanda was like, dang, in her confessional, Amanda was like, dang, is this how they be talking when the person not around? I can only imagine what they be saying about me. This girl, they be like, girl, she don't sell nothing. She just here for filming. That's what they be saying. And if I can hear most of, I'll let you know what they say. But girl, best believe they be talking about you. But really? They probably don't. They probably don't be talking about you because they probably forget you work for them, like work at that office. Honestly, when you were going to Indiana, I'm pretty sure the only person that realized you was gone was Mary, because I didn't know. When she said, oh, how was your trip to Indiana? I was like, she was gone? Where did she go? Because I had no clue you was gone, and I had no clue you wasn't there. Honestly, I had no clue. So that's the end of my review. Please let me know if you like this new style of reviewing. It's way faster. My notes was only 3 pages compared to like my notes being like 9, 10, I be flipping and flipping. I'm like, hey, when is this over? So I don't want to feel like that doing these reviews. I want to stay upbeat, happy, and give y'all fresh energy, honestly. So y'all go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends, your co-workers, and anybody in between that, just share it, put it on your Facebook. Y'all still got Facebook? I was just on Facebook today. See, I got so much time left from not doing a hard recap. I got time to talk about Facebook. Okay, let me stop, y'all. I want to thank y'all so much for getting me to 150 subscribers. That was my birthday goal, but it clearly happened way before my birthday. My birthday is next Saturday, not this coming up Saturday, but the following Saturday on the 1st of July. I plan on doing a birthday episode. I don't know of what yet, but I want to do a birthday episode. I might go give me a little birthday hat or something, or steal my friend's birthday crown and put it on my head to be on here for y'all. But I really do appreciate y'all. Please come back, watch my videos, comment, let me know how you feel about Selling Sunset, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.